John, it's just unbelievable that we're learning about this attack on this couple from a week ago. But when I talked to you last night, we were on a manhunt for a guy who killed one woman, brutally so, allegedly killed one woman in her upscale apartment, this tech entrepreneur. Now we're talking about somebody who may be a serial offender and a really dangerous one at that. Take me to the manhunt and how it's changed, how the metrics have changed, or how maybe they're the same. We just didn't know what they were given the crimes from a week ago.
Sure. I mean, this obviously takes it to another level. We don't have to say he's considered to be armed and dangerous. We know that he is, in fact, armed and dangerous. He has a violent history. I think you referred to him as a savage, and you're 100% right. This somebody, that, will give you nightmares and should. So as far as the investigative process goes, certainly this is something where officers are taking, those precautions and who they're interviewing, where they're interviewing, and looking at everything possible, but also taking all the safety and security measures they need while conducting the investigative process for him.
So, John, when I heard that he had this text conversation with his mother, Brian just reported it was yesterday, that they actually may have spoken on the phone as well. That may have been music to your ears, I'm assuming.
Yes. As an investigator, yeah, that says a lot to me, because all of that can be traced and will be traced and is being traced. And so they can focus back to where that was pinging from, what cell towers, what location he was in, and they can saturate that area, interview anybody that was there, and begin the process of, like, have you seen this person? And they're going to know more about who was in that area by what is extracted from those towers and who else was in that area, and be able to talk to and see who else was around. But having that information.
All I keep thinking, John, but I keep thinking that if he was on the phone, let's say it isn't even his phone, it's someone else's phone, whosever phone it was, it should tell the police and therefore tell us, where is the most dangerous place right now? Where is he? He called from one of these locations, not the ones on your map, but he called from a location that they have to know by now. Should they not be telling everyone in that area, he's here? He's in your backyard in this area, and yet we're not hearing anything like that.
Yeah, it's a different. This is a different sort of approach than we saw from the Pennsylvania State Police during the Cavalcante manhunt. There's not that much information coming out from local law enforcement during this process. I would want to know that if I lived in that area. As a citizen,
yeah.
The phone call was being made and received from that location.
I mean, that's all I could think of, was that they had to have been able to pinpoint roughly where he was at the time of that phone call, and however fast he's able to move out from there. But John, I know you've been working your sources for us, and since this is breaking news, I want to ask you to just keep us apprised throughout the program, if you would, if you're able to get any new information. Thank you so much.
Will do. Sorry about the cough.
John Muffler, no worries. I've been there all week, trust me. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.